This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
When I say take a deep breath and get ready, this wasn't what I meant. Oh, man. But we did take a deep breath. What's up? How's everybody doing? Hold on, let me make sure we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're running good. Welcome, Jonathan.
Good morning, Wicks. How you doing?
Good morning.
You doing okay? I know you came in late, but glad to see you're here.
Late. That's really subjective. What's late? Are we really late if we missed nothing? If nothing happened? Jay? Hello?
What?
Great talk, bro.
He ghosted you.
He just disappears. You know what? He'll rile me up and he'll be like, all right, I'm out. What do you call them? The rage bait? People that just... The rage bait clips are making a comeback. You know. Really popular right now. Algo's really picking them up. Oh, man. So, welcome back. What a interesting day yesterday. I said it. I said it on stream. God damn it! I said it. Probably gonna wait on that 2 p.m. entry. 2 p.m. came, and I fucking missed the entry because I wasn't home. But I got it at 2:10 or like 2:12. And yeah, we fought back yesterday. We went from down 2,200 to I think I closed the day at like minus 600, minus 600. So not bad. Pretty good day. Pretty good cat. We would have caught way more. We would have closed in the green had I been home for 2 o'clock. Right here. This was should have been entry right there. That's where I planned on entering. I got it right here a little bit after the flip. And then we took this up. I think it came up like 57 pips before coming back down here. But yeah, that was the case yesterday, and today is a brand new day. It's a holiday today. It is a Jewish holiday today. I believe it's Yom Kippur, right? The Day of Atonement. So there's that. So congrats to all my fellow Jews that need to atone for shit, because Lord knows we all do. Shame, shame, shame. Imagine if that's how we did the atonement. Okay, who is in here? Yeah, that's crazy. The chat's just a bunch of people saying good morning to each other. That's crazy. Or am I running late? Why is it so late? Why is this chat just scrolling from like 5 minutes ago? It's weird. Oh. We early for tomorrow. True. 7 months just flew by. Great. What do you mean 7 months? Your daughter's 7 months. Wow, congratulations. Yeah, you can ignore any conversations you want, man. Wow, that's a W. I really think something happened because he didn't respond. He usually responds, so I think like somebody got to check on Jay. I'm not sure where he's at. He's traveling somewhere in Europe right now, I think. Or less. What's the deal? So yeah, we're back to all-time highs, and we might be smashing pumpkins and smashing all-time highs in October. Yeah, there's just waiting here today. It is possible we don't set up for a position today. The daily's massively bullish. We're pushing to all-time highs. The 4 hours gonna close bullish. Well, we got 30 minutes till it closes. It's coming up on NYSE open, and we are at resistance at all-time highs. Let's draw up our lovely range here. Jesus. Yeah, we're either going to wait for this to come back and find a support, or we're going to wait for this to break out and drive and smash all these all-time highs and then come back. And then we'll look to trade it. So this can play a few ways here. For NYSE Open that we have in 7 minutes, I don't know if this can play at all. Might be a 945 position, might be a 10 a.m. position, might be a no position. But ideally, I would like this to come back, maybe even respect. Let's look at the 15 high. So the 15 had a, right, the previous range is right here. It's like a 40 pip range, small range. Closed above it. Now, can you come back as you drove up here and create a support somewhere down here? All right, if we can somehow pull back here and create a support right at this area. This gives us a range to play with, and we can look to fill this. Now, if we start breaking up above here right now, this could be the first thing we look for. If we start breaking up above all-time highs right now, and this is what we end up doing, I'm not looking for buys on the break of that. But I will look for buys if we come back down in range. Right? If we do something like this, and then we close above this area, I will look for buys over here. That will be my buys. These are the only two possible buy options right now. And if we come back down here, I think to this area, we can look for a buy limit. But I think it's going to have to be off a 30 level. Oh, that's a 30 level as well. And the 1 hour. Yeah, I'll probably look for a buy limit somewhere in this area right there. If this candle ends up coming back down. Ideally it's not this candle. If price comes back down to these areas, to this 1 hour level, I'll look for some buy limits. You know what? No, that wouldn't be the 1 hour. The 1 hour would be a stupid stop loss. It would be here. Yeah. It would be the 15/30 buy limits. Because we're a bullish day, bullish 4 hour. Yeah, if we come back down with support, I'll have buy limits there. For now, we're looking for either option A or option B here. Which one is A, which one's B, it doesn't matter. We're looking for either or. You can't look for sell limits with everything so bullish. There's just no sells in sight so far. Been holding buys since Asian. I would have been holding buys since yesterday's day if I got the entry that I was looking for. Actually, no, I wouldn't have. The entry would have been here. We would have gone stopped out right here. And then it took off. October is statistically the best month for BTC, so likely gold will do well as well. Okay. What's your target, though, when taking buys near all-time highs when there's no range to fill? Well, if you look historically, we move around 200 pips on the break of highs and 600 throughout the day every time we break the previous all-time high. So, right? And I'm just saying 600 just randomly. It's just because we've measured it before. You guys got those drawings? You guys got to write that down.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
This drove around, oh, that drove 700 pips. This drove 800 pips. That drove 700 pips. I mean, you get the point. 600 pips. So 600 to 700 pips. if you want to be a brave soul and hold it throughout the day. But that doesn't mean we're breaking above the all-time highs right now. I mean, or this is the drive that takes you that 600 pips. This might be a smaller breakout, fake out, come back down to 22 here, and then take off. So not just blindly, entering. Yeah, Jewish holiday, kids sleep over. It's been a busy morning at the Wicks household. All right, NYC open here in 20 seconds, and this looks so amazing for a sell limit right off this area and keep your stops above this high, especially closing with no top wick. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty good, but I just cannot do it. Wow, what a closure that was, right? But I just can't do it on a bullish day, bullish 4 hour, bullish hourly. Like, actually, the previous hour to close bearish. Right off our level. Yeah, how much is the stop? 32 pips. No, it's just not a good habit to set. Maybe a good buy here. That would have been a really good buy. 39.05 off the 15 level. This is a better position. Buy here is a better position than a sell here. And that would have been it. How much would you have gotten there? 30 pips. Interesting. That was a wild 30 closure right there. NYC open here. We might see this skyrocket. But if it does, we won't be a part of it. Any questions? No questions. Volume too low? Yeah, maybe if I move away from the mic or if I'm talking low. I'm tired. It's been a long morning at the Wicks household, and I expect it to continue being a long morning. We're not going to be here through London close. I'm going to have to call it a little bit before London close. Look at that. Re-break. Coming back in range. Interesting. All right, if it breaks these lows, it really got nowhere else to go but down. It wouldn't make sense for it to come back up. But I'd want a closure. The NYC open, you might not get a closure. I guess put your trust. Oh, yeah. What's the stop there? 70 pips? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. This gives us a bearish closure. We might look for some sells. FYI, Zoom people are coming out really quiet on the YouTube side. Yeah, their settings set to low. There's just...
What?
I'm
You
not...
can't hear me? Oh, man.
They turned it up. They hear you now.
Oh, okay. I feel better now.
Not a big issue though. Damn, they try to play you. This alright if we don't hear you. That's grimy. Caught 28 pips on the buy. Amazing. I know some people's in sells right now too. Gotta hear Kenny. First time on your stream, let's get it. Well, it's a good thing yesterday wasn't your first time. Damn. Yesterday took my first loss in over a month. Let's go. Let's look at our. Let's look at. Oh, there it is. It's coming down. Yeah, like we said. I mean, it got nowhere else to go if it holds. And it held. Don't want to take sells here. But yeah, yesterday ended up 6. See, I don't know how this is 5 trades. How do they count 5 trades? Because this was a position opened. I took 3 trades altogether. Right? I took a loss. I took a break even later in the day, and I took a dub. And this counts 5 trades. So I'm not sure why that does that. So yeah, that was our first loss in over a month. But we're still up on the week, right? So this is our week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know how they count that. Partials, right? Yeah, probably. Which journal is that? This account right here. This account.
I think they count each contract as a trade for some reason.
Then I would have a lot more than 5 trades because there was a lot more than 5 contracts traded.
Ah, gotcha. That's what I noticed on mine, anyways.
So hypothetically speaking, if you were to use a volume indicator like book mapping, that's what everyone's doing now, the book map. I think it could be really beneficial, but I've never messed around with it. I've kind of been reluctant to do it, but I think it could be really useful. Just from my understanding of what it is, and the way I trade, I think it could be really useful, but I just haven't gotten around to ever getting into it. I've never. Like it would say, it sounds like a great confirmation for my limit orders, right? For what I've been calling the pancakes. Yeah, it's just the limit orders would be a great confirmation of that. Or that would be a great confirmation of the limit orders. Well, I had nowhere else to go, huh? Just came down here. Yeah, logically, I mean, I guess you could build that story here, but something about like it's not something I do, so I understand it's got to come down there, but I just don't put that position on. Holy shit, there it goes. Wait. What are we doing here? Hold on. We might have a buy limit here. I want to see how this drops here. It's NYC open. Yeah, this volume can really bring this down. I think it just tapped the hourly level right? Yep. It's actually flipping. It's not a level yet. I was gonna say, if this closed bullish, this would be an hourly support, but it's not. I'm gonna have a buy limit here. Limit buy to motherfucker. That might be the reaction we're looking for. It might be off this level. The first 15. First 30. Yeah, it's gonna be off of here. NYC open. The hourly's flip, 30's flip, but I'm expecting just a reaction, just a quick pull up. Right there. I'm going to sell at 14. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to close full right there. Boom, 400 bucks made. I think this will break down, but that's all I'm looking for. I'm looking at 20 pips. It's 20 pip range. I'm sorry, 25 pip range, so we closed for 20. W. Oh, shit. I got live account still running. Stops to break even here on the live account. W. W. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Live account. W. Yeah, the higher quality position in this case ended up being trading against the trend, but we're just looking for that quick bounce off this area, understanding that it's a 4-hour bullish, daily's bullish, and we're coming into a support. So you're bound to see some kind of bounce here. That's what I've noticed, right? And once you get that bounce, it's typically fairly quick. It's either going to bounce 20 pips, 40 pips, but it'll be an instant. You get to close your position and then you let it run, whatever it goes, right? So we'll take it again once we get to another support here. Like you might see a quick bounce off of this level here too now, but we're kind of in the same area, so I'd rather not even play that game here, right? We've seen our bounce. It's re-breaking that low, so next time it gets to a support, probably around these areas right here, 38.89. It's 170 pips down, but I promise you when it gets here, I will have a buy limit. Right there. This will be my buy limit. 38.89.5 probably. Whenever we do get down there, and this will be the stop right here. These wicks will be a 31 pip stop, and I'll look for a tap, right? A tap into here and just a quick bounce up. 50, 70 pips, 80 pips. Updating the record. I mean, it's lovely that we caught it. I wonder if this is going to hold. Look at this. This bounce gave you some pips too. I didn't see how much. I wasn't paying attention there. But it gave you 18 pips as well. as long as you can keep stops to a minimum in these positions, right, off the limits. If you can keep your stops within 20 to 30 pips, then it's incredible risk to reward with a high win rate. Right, you get to play the RR game and you get to play the win rate game at the same time.
Yo, congratulations, gang, if you took this trade with us. Don't forget to drop a like. It's much appreciated. And don't forget to sub to the channel. It's free. Much appreciated. Drop that like. Show the love for Wiggs for taking that nice position. Thank you.
W, you sound crispy, bro. Your voice sounds clear as hell. Number 542. We could have technically had the sells from up there on the rebreak of the low when we mentioned it, and then write it down to this position. But I feel like that's just too much thinking. You're invested in sells, and then just to be invested in buys, like, you know, like emotionally invested, it's tough. It's like coming to a playoff game with both, you know, the home team and the away team jersey on. Oh, they scored. Fuck this, taking this jersey off. I'm here for both teams. I'm for the buys and for the sells. Update the stream record. It's updated. Yeah, Signals didn't get as much as the... I mean, it made more money, the live account, but it didn't make as much pip-wise. It made 13 pips and 20 here. Wow, look at that. It actually freaking held. This area held. Look at that. The 30. I'm sorry, that's the 15. This would have been, we would have sniped the shit out of this one. See, look, never coming back there. So this area ended up being the one, right? This is Neo of the day. That is lovely. I mean, sometimes, like, not even sometimes, a lot of times, you will notice where you will have this area right here. I'm sorry, hold on. You will have this area right there, right? That support coincide with this level. And that makes your life so much easier when the price comes back to it, right? Because the market looks, right? A lot of times you'll have the market just fall in line with this and it'll look like this, right? And then you would have had that here, right? What am I doing? You would have had that here and you would have had this like that, right? And you would have had this shit. So this would have been the level altogether, and then this makes your life so much easier. Look at your stops at this point. When it comes down here, you have an 18 pip stop, and all the levels fall in line. You would have smacked it here. Like, yeah, everything's bearish, but look at the reaction at that level. 64 pips, 65 pips, right? And there's times where those levels will line up and you're like, fuck, bullish 4 hour, bullish daily. These levels are lining up. This is probably the 15, the 30, and the hourly. 18 pips stop. I can't be wrong here. My risk is minimal here. I'm going to look for that bounce, and like, it delivered here. 65 pips against the drive, right? Against the direction of the drive. So I just wouldn't take it once it starts refilling that area because it's already did the bounce. Like it's grabbed all those orders. Now it's just, you know, you can definitely push further. It could also come back up, but it can push further now. The probability of it pushing now is much more. All right.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Capiche? And I know you guys see levels on the way, but you want to, if you're going to use a 15 level, you want it to fall in line with like a 30 or an hourly or a 4 hour. You might get a 15 level where there's no 30, no hourly, but it's a 4 hour level as well, or a daily level. That would make sense. But like 15 on its own, I try not to do that. I'd want to see the 30 or the hourly have support there, right? And then you might get a bounce and you'll be biting your elbows. You're like, fuck, why didn't I take it? Because it's a 15. Wix fucking said it's a 15. But look, bullish day, another support, another reaction. Look, it's quick. It gave you, what, 12, 13 pips, but it's only the 15. Right? That's why I said, I don't know. But if it's a 30 or an hourly, that bounce will be about 40, 50 pips in today's markets. It looks like we might come down here. What did I say? Holy jumping fucking Jesus. What is it doing? When we said we might look for this, it was at like 15. It's 150 pips later. 99. There's another 100 pips to go. All right. Do you think it'll drop more than 100 pips by the time I go to the bathroom? Because I got to go pee. That's a huge drop already, and it doesn't look like it wants to stop, but I got to pee really bad. Give me a second, and then we'll set our buy limits. Okay? We will set our buy limits. Give me a sec.
Take your time, brother. I want you pissing on the floor.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the headphones. I don't hear you. All right, we're back. I made sure to not wash my hands. I hate this shit. I go to the gym. I go to the bathroom in the gym, and nobody be washing their hands. I feel like I'm the only one. I go out of my way to show people that the fucking sink works. I'd be like, what's his name? Cabby? Fucking thing works. And people just, I don't know, bro. I walk in there, I just turn all the fucking things on. Like, they fucking work. Just how do you know when you're taking pancakes if you're looking for reaction or straight up? I usually the way I've taken, and I've noticed it gives you a 20 to 40 pips. I look for resistance in those areas, and I'll close part. Right now, this was a really small trade because the stops were almost 40. But it was only a 2 lot. But when I take it, 4 lot, 5 lot, I'll close 3 lots, and I'll close 4 lots, and then I'll leave a runner, just because typically, a lot of times, when you do get a runner on that position, it's 100, 200 pips, it's 80 pips because you're literally sniping the entry. Your goal is to get the tip of the wick. Like, when they say bring in the sniper, like that's what you're doing here with that entry. BTC to a new all-time high. No, I want the old all-time highs. This thing really freaking melted here, huh? What happened to my lighter? Damon, you're not even allowed to ask questions anymore. At this point, you should only be answering questions. You've asked so many questions, you should have the answer to every single one. You should just only be answering. Gotta love the backup beeping in the background. LOL, they rebuilding the stairs. But me? I got backup. Nah, if you hear beeping, it's gotta be like the kids' TV. Oh. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say. Okay, then answer this last question. You're saying take a trade when on a higher time frame for e.g. 30-minute to 1 hour. Support or resistance, take a quick limit entry, small stop things. I like to go with the higher time. Sometimes it'll be a 4-hour support. So like, but yeah, when you have a bullish day, I especially like when you go to the daily closures, if it's a level of a daily closure, let's go to the daily here. Okay, so clear all drawings. So this level right here, you see where the daily's closing and overlapping? Not yesterday's, the day before that. Yeah, if you guys see, look at that level right there. You see that? That is typically a quality level. If yesterday's wick came down to this area, I would have had positions right there. It did not. If today's candle comes back down to this area, I'll have positions there. Now we can go on the smaller time frame and see what that is. That's actually our support that we were just talking about, that we're going to have buy limits off of. Remember? I literally said whenever we do come down there to that area, we're going to have buy limit. That is the daily, that daily closure. Right there. And guess what? It's starting to look like a better area now than I thought. And it'll be, if we get rid of all this nonsense that's on the screen, it'll be a position here, and it'll be a 30 pip stop on the dot, 29, 28 pip stop. And if it blasts through there, I will have another attempt at it right here. It'll be a 50 pip stop. It'll be a smaller position. It's a 15. That's a 30. And that's a 1 hour level. That's every possible level. So if this breaks here, if we don't see a reaction at this area, I'll be surprised if we don't. But it'll be a 20 pip loss, right? And then if we don't, if we just blast through it, but then we're going to have it here. But I will, because I'm fairly confident in this level here because it's a daily as well. But you still got a while to go. You have to drop 150 pips here to get there. And I mean, that's very doable based on most recent price action. Do we reject here? The 15 might see something. Right, we'd rather see things here on the hourly. $9.95. That's gonna be it. I mean, that's not to say that we're gonna come down here right now. I don't know. We might find support here where we at and start heading back up all-time highs. I don't know.
Well, which one is it gonna be, man?
It could be both. It could be both. It could find support here and then drop us and then go to all-time highs. So this has a better win rate than our normal price action chart that we use and which I learned from you. What do you mean? This is just another. It's not like I'm doing everything I do. I'm still taking onion salaries and like wick entries whenever I need to. This is just another thing to add to the arsenal. It has a really good win rate. I have not taken thousands of positions on this, so I can't tell you, right? But so far, so good. It has a good win rate and a very good RR. Just another thing to add to your arsenal. Damn, where the fuck is this volume coming from? What like the Trump fart tweet? Or tweet fart? What do you... Oh. The government shutdown is likely to cement additional Fed interest rate cuts. Well, that ain't it. That was 10 hours ago. Fartbox News. Interesting. Ain't the Swiss CPI. Anyone taking sells to our level?
Nah, I got it marked up to go down there, but I ain't gonna take it because it might flip at any point.
Yeah, it can definitely flip at any moment and head back up.
I'll be mad. Give me about 20 pips in, and then all of a sudden it jumped the other way. because I want to actually take buys.
Yeah, me too. I want to look for buys. But it's also like retested the all-time highs, right? So it's strong fucking. There's a strong level right here too. I mean, if we look at this mirror-wise, right? That's the level it rejected at. So you can see wicks all the way down into this area, but still come up, right? Without ever tapping where we're going. Just looking, if you were mirroring something, it would probably be that. Love you, brother. Known you for 4 years now. Such a great human. Human. My dog thinks so. He thinks I'm a great human. Actually, my dog thinks I'm a great dog. He thinks I'm just the leader of the pack. He doesn't know I'm a human. He thinks I'm a dog too. That's so cool though, because he's just accepted me as one of him. You called it. What did Drizzle call? Did he have another monster fucking runner? Is Jay ignoring me? Kind of disappeared in our mid-conversation and then just never came back.
Jay's part-time today. He punching in and out when he wants to.
Sorry, my bad. Can you repeat that?
Nope.
I said you part-time today. Punching in and out.
You're cutting in and out because I had the baby crying. Say that one more time.
Oh, now he's strolling.
No. I really couldn't hear properly. I swear to God.
All right.
Oh, I was saying you were part-time today.
I'm a part-time what?
Part-time. He's just chilling part-time.
Yeah, no, that's
stream.
all I do. That's all I do. I don't do anything else. I just trade. And I had some properties. I sold a few of them. That's all I do right now. And I just travel from country to country and take care of my family. And that's it. And I try to grow the family. But I love the trading, and that's what I do. And that's why I'm here with you guys daily and, as much as I can. And, I fuck with the chat and everybody else. So that's what I love about it.
Did you close down the boarding school for potential wives? Oh, we hear an echo, bro.
There's an echo on my end?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're not on. You're on speaker, like.
Oh, that's what it is.
Not on. Yeah.
Your mic is picking up your speaker.
Yeah, I had to change that so you guys wouldn't hear the background noise anymore. It was causing issues and it sounded like a robot. So now I apologize. If that's how it sounds. But yeah, Bianca cries all the time when she needs to eat, so I couldn't hear you guys for a little bit. But yeah, that's what I do, man. I'm
Part-time
at a
in
point
it.
in my life where I don't need to work, and I can enjoy life. But I love trading because it gets me something to do, a couple of hours, and then I go and enjoy life and take care of my family and go to the beach and enjoy life and be blessed and thankful for the people I have in my life and the real friends, and all that. And you get to see that and enjoy that instead of being miserable going to a job that you fucking hate, So if you guys are trading, do that, save the money, and then do something with that money, right? To help yourself, make money monthly, dividends or,
Damn.
do some real estate or things like that. Friends like you, Turpy, absolutely. Like you and like
Jay said,
like
quit your
Nathan-
9 to 5 because the fucking salt water in the ocean, that should be
Yeah.
tasting like your tears when you're crying at your 9 to 5 job.
Gotta enjoy life. Yeah, you know, I mean, you live at the beach, bro. You live at the beach, so you know what it is.
I do
But
live
you're
at the
white
beach.
as fuck all the time, so it's like you don't see the sun ever.
No, I stay away. No,
yeah.
I'm half. I got a half tan, dog. I'm tan in the front and I'm pale as hell in the back.
You look white to me, front and back. I don't see any.
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
I don't know if you're actually able to tan or you become red.
bro,
like a lobster,
I whip
and
my
you get
shit
sun.
out. This whole room get dark.
Yeah, the room is dark, so maybe that doesn't help. But do you actually tan or do you get red like a lobster?
No, I get red.
You get red. All right, it's the Jewish blood in you. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I get red.
Yeah, it's the weird white boy, real white boy. Yeah, no, I actually tan. So you'll see me. I'm like crisp, like tan, like Latino tan style. That's what I'm like when I'm in the sun. So there are days where I was trading, right, when my family was here and I was in the sun. I was just sitting, bro, like 4 hours, 3 hours, just on the sun, sitting on the chair, and you'd see me crisp tanned. But yeah, I mean that's what it's all about. I enjoy life. I'm thankful for everything that I have.
Your kid's 7 months old already.
Yeah, in 1 week she'll be 7 months old, bro. I'm so excited. So excited. Time flies by.
Yeah. When she starts talking, that's gonna be. I said when
Yeah,
she
I'm
starts
waiting for that.
talking, not when you.
Yeah.
So he's started barking.
I'll have to shut up, yeah.
Hold on, let me check what he's barking at. Bro, you alright? You okay? Everything good? You good? Stinky. Yeah, I think we're bound to get to that support if we're gonna drive anywhere. What kind of stop do you keep here? Because this has come up as much as it wants to, but I think eventually it's highly likely to get to our level. I don't even have that set on the live. So where are we? 38.89.5. Nine five eight six three. So what is that? That's roughly 32 pips, right? We could have a lower entry, but I think there's a high chance we miss it if we have a lower entry because it might reject off the higher time frame, off the hourly versus the slow. I mean, that would save us about 10 pips, but at the possible expense of missing it. So always have your stop ready here because there's a chance, especially if it's like, 15, 20 pips, it could blast right through it since you're trading against the bias. I mean, against the current bias, the lower time frame bias. We're coming down here. Against the most recent price action. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should move this up 1 pip. 2 pips to the bottom of that wick. We'll see. Can you confirm the buy limit level on spot? I'd probably have it somewhere around right here, 3864.47, somewhere around there. 3864.5. I mean, it looks identical here on spot. 30 pip stop. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same. Process of securing a purchase contract for a property at a below market price and then assigning that contract to another buyer for a profit, known as an assignment fee. Word? I used to pay an assignment fee in college, but it was, you know, it was for a girl to write my my essay. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Somebody wholesaling.
Wholesaling?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what wholesalers do right there. With the assignment fee and the property here. I know the lingo when I hear it.
I don't know. I don't know what Thomas is talking about. They're talking about something.
Yeah.
Oh, what's paper flipping? Yeah, Jay asked them. They're talking about paper flipping.
Oh, okay.
We paper flipping here right now, man. All right, chat. So be careful here, right? You might. I know you got a stimmy check today, but I'm putting that stimmy check on the line. Right here. All right. Coming down here. See? Should have took sells to our level.
You know what's funny?
What?
Top One gives you a practice account.
Oh, you took that sell?
So I took one of them up there. It's up like $2,400 right now with one lot.
Yeah, it's
One lot.
it's
It's at 2440 right now.
It's over 200 pips. All right, we're about to get activated, gang. So good luck. Coming close, damn. I said like 150 pip drop would need to happen for us to get activated, and that shit's incoming. They'll have how many pips is this? 30. Yeah, be ready here, because if it blasts through all of it, I'll have another. I'll have another position down here at those levels. But this is the kind of risk you want to see here. 20 to 30 pips on these positions is the risk you want to see here because it's not doesn't hurt the bank, but when it hits, it hits well. Major orders are hitting right now. In what sense? Are you talking about gold? Are you talking about NQ? What are we talking about? Once it activates, I'll put a sell stop of over here at 3892.5. Oh, there we go. It smashed right through it. No, 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 no. We're gonna reset this again. Wow. I'm gonna take a buy right here. We'll go market buy 3. Wow. That was 10 pips. I can't believe that smashed right through it. If it smashes again this same low, I'll close this straight out. Come up. Yeah, I'm gonna move stop to be there. I'm gonna let that rock. My live account, I'm letting it rock. Because I think it's gonna come up there. Wow.
Hey Wix, did you close?
No,
your
my live
position?
account's still running.
Oh, okay. Because I got confused there.
I think I'm gonna re-enter here again. Market buy 4 here. I'm gonna keep the same stop. God, I'm annoyed. That is a strong level to smash through. I was really confident in that. If it smashes through this level again, I'm gonna attempt it here. But I'm very annoyed that it's you just don't see that. Hourly, I mean you see that, but it smashed it by a little bit and came back up. Yeah, the live account I left open because like it's a much bigger account. So I can ride without the drawdown here. And I'm keeping this same low because this is the low it should already create. This is the reaction. It shouldn't come back and break that low. If it does, then it's going to head down to that next support. A lot of volume. A lot of volume, I guess, came in. It's a heavy drop. But you do expect a heavy reaction here. Yeah, and if I don't get it here, this might be an attempt. Pull up, goddammit. RMGC didn't break the low. That's weird because usually it's the other way around. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. I think it's going to re-break it because usually it's a quick reaction. So if it's taking so long, maybe it's waiting for this level. Is it going to take us out? Yes, it is. Don't fucking tell me he's going to tap that area and come on. Oh, get in. Wow, that missed us by a pip. I'm sorry, I got in late. I missed us by a pip. Oh, man. God damn it. Yeah, that missed us by a pip. If it comes down here, I'll add on to it. God damn. I got in it on the live account at perfect time. Live is up about 15 pips here, 20 pips. I'm going to close at 24 pips. I close 60% over there. Yeah, I saw about 30, but that's not enough. I needed about 38, 39 pips there. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. So closed around 33 pips. Maybe we shouldn't have re-entered at that same level, but it's a high quality position there. Live is still running at 45 pips right now. 42 pips. I'm so surprised this level didn't hold here. I didn't hold twice. Oh, I was so invested in this level. People in here stressing? No one here is stressed. This is a high quality position that wins a large number of the time. I'm up 65 pips right now on the live account, by the way. It's just the live account. I got an entry right here, right at the tip of the wick. In here we got a late one, so we only closed 30. Plus I took it a smaller position instead of, right, because we took it here. I didn't really get it at. It missed us by a pip. If you guys saw, we had a buy limit right there. Missed us by a pip. It would have been a bigger position, right? So it would have made more money. Oh well. The trend is still bullish. Yeah, the live account's gonna go for over 100 pips here. We're at 65, 64, 66. Unfortunately, I took 2 L's at this level, which I will fight off. But all right, going back down. Make sure stops to be, if you're still in the position, if you're in the signal channel, I got stops to be here, at the very least. Whoops, sorry, I moved them. We are at 30 pips in profit right now. Can I ask what made you think that initial level will hold? What do you look for? It's the combination. I've seen this react here. Technically, if we played it like we should have, right, a 3 lot here or a 2 lot here and a 3 lot here, you'd be in pretty big profits. I didn't play it correctly. I really thought once we tapped this area and it started re-breaking this area again, it's due to come up, but it rebroke it again. So I basically took the same loss twice, you know, two times at 30 pips. And the second one, I took a bigger position. But I haven't tested this position thousands of times, as I've said earlier. This is something recent for me and something that's been winning a large amount of times. So yeah, we might have misplayed it, but you'd be dumb not to recognize the value in what we just did or what I just did, because you don't have to misplay it next time, right? You take your 2 lot here or your 3 lot here, and you have your 3 lot here, and that's it, right? That you lost 30 there. You just made 60 on this one.
You know your live is still running, right? Just to make sure.
It's running, but it's got to stop at break even.
Yeah, it's 10% that's left, right?
I got.
No, it's more than that. No, it is 10%, right?
Not anymore.
Okay, yeah, you just got hit.
Yeah.
It's okay. Update session trades.
That sounds like too much intuition to be logical. No, it's just it is what it is. When this is the hourly, the 30, the 15, and if you look at yesterday or the day before yesterday, it held every single time. Just because it doesn't hold one time, I mean, you don't have to take it, but I will take this every single time because that reaction that you get here at this level is so heavy that I'll take the 30 pip loss, right? A small percentage of the time while taking 60 to 70 pip wins a large percentage of the time. So it's a high win rate and high RR. So it just doesn't make sense to not take it. Right? If this here smashed through 30, next time, like this is how you learn, right? You live through it, you take it, and you learn. Next time I won't re-enter as it pulls back up into that range, and I'll wait for it to smash the next level. And next level, right? Well, you would have lost 34 pips, 35 pips there from our entry, right? You would have lost 31 pips. At this level, this was a 70 pip move, 75 pip move. What made you think that? Oh. The tough part. Oh no, I don't even want to say the tough part. Your dailies flip bearish here, right? And the 4 hour is bearish. So if the 4 hour the 4 hours closed bearish, so buys become a little bit more difficult, but I will have them again at this level. I will do it again right there. 38.66. The daily flip bearish, but it hasn't closed bearish. And so far all the daily closures were bullish, right? And this is, remember that level, the daily closure level? I'll actually, you know what? I'm not going to take this level here. You might see a reaction at that level and we might miss it. But I think I want to take this level here because that's the daily. 38.63. You know, that's 150 pips away. And last time I said 150 pips away, we were there in a few minutes. So $42 pips. God damn, what the fuck is going on? Is something happening that's affecting them? I'm afraid we're just gonna smash with nothing. No reaction.
Somebody said in the chart earlier.
Look at this. This is wild. Like, but I'm gonna play my levels here. If it don't work, it don't work here. But
Yeah, I got
this is
too.
this is crazy. This is crazy. Wow, I gotta make it to my live account.
Here's one.
It got close. It's gonna be a quick management here. I'm on 2 accounts. So oh, there we go. Ha! Would have sniped it. Damn. Look at that level. That would have been 30 pips. That's the hourly. That's what it is. Yeah. That's the hourly. Well, we'll try it off the 30. We'll try it off the 30. The hourly, this stop would have been kind of hefty, right? 3 lot on the hourly should have been a 1 lot maybe. That would have been a 78 pip stop. So But damn, that hourly sniped it. I mean, you tell me if this isn't powerful. Like, you could have done it on the hourly and on this one. You know, if you're on the live account. I didn't even think that. I'm just setting.
Okay.
This is this is me just learning as I go as well, right? And in
I got
terms
30
of this
pips.
strategy. Oh, you took it?
30 pips and out.
Yeah. Yeah, on the live account, that seems like a legit idea because you don't have to worry about the daily drawdown and all that. But on this one, I got to look for the better level or drawdown level. I'm going to buy
Yeah.
3862.9. I'm going to be so tight if we miss it by a
In
bit.
and out. In and out. That shit work.
Yo, why can't? Oh wow, this 4 hour. This is crazy. It's gonna smash down to the 4 hour here. This is interesting. I gotta be careful here at this level. It didn't hit us, did it?
Real close.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Because I think that might have been it. That might have been the reaction.
Yeah, that might have been it. I mean, you talking about what, couple pips?
Yeah, it might come down after that. Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
you,
it.
you can delete this.
That's it.
That was the position. That fucking
Yep.
missed us. Delete it before it fucking comes back. Damn. That fucking missed us by a motherfucking pip. We waited for you. We didn't take you here because we waited for you here. And you. Still a lot of unfilled buys at 63. Yeah. But
Oh, man.
you see how this shit reacted for 40 pips? If it breaks the low, I think it might break the low for the next 40 pips. So.
Nope.
Damn, did it activate anyone? Did anyone have like a 1 pip better entry than me? You got to be at least break even. Oh, man. Damn.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't trust it now. Like now, we saw the 40 pip reaction, right? It gave you 40 pips here. It gave you more. It gave you almost 50, right? Now it's gonna come back down, break the lows. Like it's basically you should have been activated on that 50. If you weren't, now it could break the lows and come down further. It could also pump back up. I'm not gonna trust it after the initial reaction. Because this is the only positions to take here. There's no structure. Mark is just driving. It's just dropping. The only positions to take here are the limits.
This is 38.58. $38.58.
Nah, that's where the stop should be if you're in there.
Right in there.
Well, this wasn't the most successful rollout to the masses, but you get the point. We'll roll it out more successfully next time. This was a soft opening. Yeah, there's no sells in sight for me in terms of stops, in terms of anything. There's no just sells will never happen here in this kind of movement. You know what this blue line is, right? That's the daily. The daily that we spoke about right there. The market is highly likely to bounce off this area, which it did, 50 pips. Spot holding that 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, it's good. There's nothing we can take here now. It missed us by a pip, right? Missed our entry by a pip, so we can't take it. That was a 3-lot too. That would bring you back in profit.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, it's
That's it right there.
breaking down. This will be your next opportunity. Or next time I'll attempt something. It's not really about every support, but a higher time frame support on a bullish day with a bullish 4 hour, that's powerful. If you have a 1 hour support on a bullish day but a bearish 4 hour, that's powerful. But every range is approached individually. Like some levels aren't levels. Some levels are just where you had a red candle print and then a green candle print, and you know, it's not really a level. Like right here, like that's not a level, right? Right there. There's no line being drawn through here. Clear rejections in the market. It's a 15, but you really want to see the 4 hour here. Slip them to hell. Look at that. Small reaction at the 15. 22 pips. That is interesting. $650 pip leader. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My free account is up 62.70 right now with one contract. 6,000.
Yeah. 600 pips. Yeah, there's no way I'm taking sells there coming into the daily. But the 4 hour was incredible. It's a really good closure on the 4 hour. The only thing wrong with the 4 hour is it respected this area. Not a huge top wick. Goddamn. What's your pip count today, sir? Pip count's actually positive. I just mismanaged the trade. Yeah. 2 losses on one position. It was minus 36 and minus 30 something again. I'm not too stressed about that. I'm pretty confident in this position, so I'm like, I kind of brush it off like it didn't like it happened, but very confident. So you know this shit isn't recorded. This is everything we've done here. Everything for every position, the onions, the celeries, the what you call it, pineapples, everything developed on stream, more or less. So add the pancakes to that development. We'll get better at it. I was saying, add the pancakes to that development. Everything's kind of been developed on stream. Every position we've ever taken. So this is also, we'll develop this on stream. Toga day? I don't think so. I think it's a pretty successful day in my head in terms of like it did exactly what we wanted. It missed one of our positions by a pip. Like it happens. It happens, once or twice a week. You'll get on these positions, you'll get your entry missed by a pip, a few times a week. It's happened to me a couple of times this week, but I missed it by a pip. But I'm having a massive week based on every time it did activate, right? And that was the first time in my entire time taking that position where it smashed right through the stop. Like volume's coming in from somewhere, right? You don't typically see a candle drop 600-700 pips, 800 pips. So it's all right. It happens, but I think internally, like, that's a very successful day for me because it's reinforced everything that I've been looking at and recognizing about these levels. Finally find support. And you're not looking to find a supporter. You're looking just for a reaction, right? This 15 had like a 50 pip reaction, right? And when the potential of the reaction is 50, 80, 150, right? And your stop is, 40 pips, you could take that. I will be looking at for this off the 4-hour level. But that's 250 pips away. Anyone selling here for another 250 pips? Do I hear sells for 250? biggest correction so far, in my opinion. This is okay. This is structure. Nothing I have to worry about here over a long duration of time. It is it's very profitable. It's responsible for a large number of my wins in the last month. A large portion of my undefeated month last month was this position. And that's why I said it win rate is extremely high, because I went undefeated last month. The position we took yesterday on stream was not this, but the position that fought back that loss was this. This is the position that, made back 3/4 of my loss yesterday. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing this shit here if this wasn't, if this wasn't bringing in money. All right, let's remark this up. Yeah, it's got to create structure now. Got to create some structure. Update stream record. You guys, you got to tell me what the third loss was. I mean, what the second loss was. somewhere around the same thing. We'll put minus 40. Okay, so this is gonna get quite interesting here. Why? Why will it get quite interesting here, Wix? Can you please explain yourself? You make no fucking sense, Wix. Why should it get quite interesting? Well, it has potential to get really interesting because if you now hold this area, right? Because you might not hold it. You might create a steep top wick and then come down and, you know, it'll be a different level. But if you hold this area right now, and I believe this will come down, it'll create some kind of a bottom wick and then come back a bullish. You see, it's just creating a top wick for now. It'll probably come down, make a bottom wick, and then wherever this wick is, wherever this price action bottoms out on this current candle or every following candle, not this wick, but wherever price action bottoms out at this support, right? Because might see a candle come down here, you know. Might see it come up. Wherever this price action bottoms out, that's going to be your stop eventually. Most likely into the next 4-hour candle. That's if this holds. If this eventually breaks the lows but then holds above this area. All right, strong support here. Well, it will establish a strong, so it'll confirm a strong support, a bullish closure. It'll just be a confirmation. Whenever this comes up here and right and creates this little arch and creates this resistance, right, and comes back down. Whoever does that, I will have a buy limit at that point. You should have a multiple hourly candles closing bullish here, and as you're coming down, I will look for this buy limit and these stops. But that's going to be later today, and if this area holds and if we're able to drive up here. All big ifs. What the fuck? Why the fuck is this bearish push? I swear there ain't even news. I mean, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care as long as it moves up and down. Toga week for yours? Not really. You think so? I think it's a tough week. You think this tough week? You think this top week? See, so wherever this bottoms out, if it comes back up and closes bullish, that would be the stop here. 60 pips. I'm minus $400 for the week. But all in all, like this doesn't really set me behind. I'll still take a payout on this account. Yeah. So for the week, I'm more or less pretty almost break even. Force minus 465 for the week. Got to risk it for the biscuit, as Kervin liked to say. Got to risk it for the biscuit, my friend, or whatever his accent is. But if you're part of the Signal channel or part of the private community, there, just expect positions. You think after it taps a strong higher time support, it'll fill the move back up same way it came down, since there wasn't any structure coming down? Maybe it's correcting the move up, right? This is the correction. I don't expect like these 500, 600 pip moves. I plan for, a range trade within a range. Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to sit here through London close, but here we are, sitting through London close. Trying to fade around the stream. What happened to Turpy's PC? What happened, Turpy?
Yeah, Turpy's PC. Turpy's PC kind of got fried. He thinks it's his video card's like same issue that I had, so he couldn't turn it on, and so he got screwed last time. He was trying to trade the Asian, and the computer's just not turning on. So he's gonna try to fix it again a different way today. But that's why. So he sent a message in the general chat and in the clubhouse chat that he's trying to do the Asian session again tonight, but he's not sure if he can get the PC working. But he'll do what he can, and then he'll keep you guys posted as well. We'll try to let you guys know. But yeah, I think it's a video card fried, so either I will keep you posted or he will keep you posted, but we'll let you guys know for the Asian session.
Damn. They trying to keep him from trading. First, the bike accident, now the PC. Yeah. What next? Eviction notice? Motherfuckers.
Yes, eviction notice is next. How did you know? Oh, man.
Natural progression of things.
Are you lighting a bong on stream? All right.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Gotcha.
Don't let your lying eyes deceive you. I don't even swing that way, bro. It's been, you know what? Like I've had days like this before, where like, but it's been a long time since I've had it because I don't even feel like I'm in the red. Like I don't even look at that, like, because it's just in my head. It's so productive. It's just such a positive outcome because I see the benefits of what I picked up on today and over the last few weeks. And I can't put it into words. You guys will just see the screenshots. Or you'll experience it here on stream. I'm very surprised this smashed. Really? It's gonna die out right now? Yeah, if we could find some support here. Right, if we could get the 30 and the hourly closing like that previous 15 did, right? Like something like this. Find the hourly close, something like this, then we could start slowly making our way back up. Also kind of sucks that this was the new 4 hour, right? So if you look at the new 4 hour, chances of a bullish 4 hour closure are slim to none. Right, we would have to drive up 500 pips for this 4 hour to close bullish. So I guess sells it is. See, the range just formed in a 5. If we can have a 15 or a 30 do this, that would be great. That level was daily flip. Yeah. Man, I'm so excited for the next few weeks. It has to be like that. I've been real excited to like just bring all this to you, but execution wasn't on point. Man, it missed us by a pip. I'm pissed off, man. The difference between 60 pips is 1 pip. All right, maybe the hourly will do that. Come on, come up, close bullish. I'm gonna be here for another 15. I'm gonna wait and see how we react here, how we print here. There's no buy limits. There's no sells right now. First of all, because it's very bearish, but there's no structure. It's just continually bearish. And there's no buy limits because it's so heavily bearish. We're gonna need some bullish closures or sells off resistance. And to sell off resistance, we're gonna need this to come up and create resistance first. So there's just a lot of things in the way of a position being fairly soon, but I think like yesterday, right? We caught 54 pips or over 50 pips yesterday after the stream at around 2 p.m. And I think, wait, where is it? Right here. This was the candle. I think we might have something similar today, but not for buys. We might have something similar today for sells. If we're able to come up and establish resistance and then tap it again, we might look for sells. Losing week for you, Russ? Oh, it's not a losing. Well, I'm minus $400 right now for the week. I bet you I ended in the green. I bet you I end the day in the green. I'm kidding. I don't take bets on this. You got to go through my broker. I'm down 10 pips for the week. Tough week. Tough week. Yes, let's all end in green this week. Yeah. It's funny when people say tough week. You don't know what a tough week is. I can show you receipts from tough weeks. I could show you receipts from multiple six-figure losses. Those were tough weeks. But you know what? They set you up for the great times ahead. And I think every loss that we've ever had has set us up for better times ahead. Yeah, it's never going to happen again. So this isn't a tough week. This is I'm very happy the way yesterday ended up, right? Because like it was the position I waited for, the position I spoke about on stream at 2 p.m. that ended up playing out exactly to the T as spoken about on stream. And like that just, you know, I didn't make it in time. I could have been in for a 40 pip better entry had I just been home, but it just builds a certain amount of confidence within you because like I know that's the position I would take. I just, I needed to be home earlier to catch an extra 40 pips. Would have been a 100 pip position. And right, so it fought back off like 80% of yesterday's loss, and then today we missed our 60 pip entry by a pip. So like it's just, I don't know, to me it's confidence building. It's not demoralizing. It's internally it's confidence building that like, hey, like I got this. I'm onto something, and like I've been onto something. much night is this? Long-term game? Bro. Everything's a long-term game. Farzan not today. Ah, he's cool. He's fine. It's the end of the stream.
Message deleted.
Y'all leave Farzo alone. Maybe he's deaf.
Yo, Wix TTE in the chat asking about your anniversary, bro. What's up, TTE? How's it going, Nick?
What's up, buddy? My anniversary? Oh, man. I mean, it was good. Yeah, anniversary was good. Amazing. No, we had a good time. Yeah. Anytime you get to spend alone with your girl outside of, like, with no kids is a good fucking time.
Now, I got the opposite going. My wife's birthday is today.
Oh, congratulations, bro. Happy birthday to your wife, man.
She is
All the
literally
best.
she is literally landing right now in New York with my daughters. They're going to see Hamilton tonight.
Cool.
So I'm solo on her birthday.
Why didn't you join them?
I seen Hamilton. I'm cool.
Oh, okay.
we saw it in Chicago years ago. But they wanted to go back. It was her birthday. I bought a plane ticket to go.
So you're enjoying yourself on her birthday because nobody's home and you're just chilling.
Oh no, it's saddening, man. It's terrible.
Terrible? Yo,
I wouldn't advise for nobody.
Yo, I'm telling you, when I'm with my girl, I'm like, give me my space. She goes upstairs, I'm downstairs, we do our things separately. But then when we're not together, she's like, hey, why didn't you text me today? You know, we don't talk. I'm like, what? What do you mean? That's always how it is, man. We miss our girls when they're gone.
That's what I said. Text me when you get there. No, I know you're safe, and I'll talk to you whenever. As long as I know you landed safe and you're good, I'll talk to you whenever.
You know what? My dad is 77. My mom just turned 70. My mom came to visit me during her 70th birthday, and my dad was ill, so he couldn't fly. But, you know, my mom wanted to come visit me and visit my newborn girl, right? Bro, they barely talk at home because they just do their own thing. And then daily, he would send her messages saying, hey, you didn't FaceTime me today. What's going on? You didn't text me today. She's like, what do you mean? Bro, it was like 3 times a day. It was the funniest thing. Doesn't matter how old you are, man. This is just how things are. So you miss the person when they're far away from you. But when they're nearby, you feel the warmth. You feel somebody's already there. You know. Oh, sorry, Bianca's crying.
I literally just got the text saying we just landed. So.
Be like, fuck.
I'm good. Now, like I said, she can call me tomorrow. I don't care.
And answer. Damn it. Just landed. Damn it. Thought I paid the pilot to fucking fly you guys to Antarctica or something. Wow. Any show. They could have chose any show. They went to see Hamilton. Really, bro? Damn.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about Hamilton. Tell I really love the cast of that show. Wix, did you just fart? No, I did. But I did fart like maybe a few hours ago. Or unless you might be watching the stream with a delay, bro, and you'll understand in 2 hours that yes, that was me.
Farzo, man, did you take your pills? What do you mean, did you just fart? Bro, you tripping? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, it might have been Jay's baby, actually.
Sure, blame it on her.
Yo,
Oh,
honestly, yo, shout out to TT while he's here. He's one of two people across my entire universe, my entire sphere of influence, that wished me a happy anniversary. So shout out to you, bro. It was you and one more person. I think the other person was Turpy.
No, man, we told you in the chat. We sent you messages. What do you mean? You tripping, bro?
No, that was like, you can post shit publicly, but when you reach out to me personally, it's a different thing.
Oh, you mean because I send you messages on WhatsApp and I only get one check mark. It doesn't even get to you.
I've been off WhatsApp. Like, there's like my friends know that's where they get in contact with me, and
I have to just send you a normal text. And say, "Oh,
yeah,
it's on
send me a normal text or DM in IG, and they'll tell me that I got a DM.
All right. But yeah, happy anniversary. It was on Sunday. Saw the stuff. Saw you going out with your girl and enjoying yourself. So very happy. 15 years is a long ass time, man. So hope for another 15 years as a minimum, bro.
Five is good enough. Yeah, no, my parents have been together, you know how long? I think 60 years. They have their, no, 60th or 50th anniversary. Hold on, let me carry the two. Yeah, 50th anniversary. 50 years my parents been together. Tiny E, W bro, W cell, oh, TT caught these cells. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, 50 years is a long time. My parents are nearing that right now. Next year it'll be 50 years for them. Yeah, 2026. Yeah, they got married in 76. That's a long time.
That's
you
a
don't find
long
things
ass
like
time.
that today. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I feel like being with my girl now 4 years is a long time.
I hope I'm not off. I hope I'm not wrong about my parents, because I know they're watching this right now. And I hope
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Wix's parents.
Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. 9, Mr. and Mrs. 8.
They're 7 and 8. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, Bianca, are you trying to say hi to everybody? No.
That's amazing. I'd love to interview. You know what's funny about that, Nick? I told my dad that I want to interview him. Well, no, I told my mom that I wanted to interview my dad. I was like, oh, we're just gonna sit down, you know, 2 bar stools. You know, I'll drink a cocktail, you drink your milk, your yogurt, and I got so many questions I want to ask, and I want to get it on tape. I got a lot of questions. Yeah, Dad, what were you thinking? No, I got a lot of questions for Dad. As soon as I went to your stream, smelled some weed from my neighbors. W. Structure's kind of fucked here. Yeah, we're, you know, London just closed. We're coming into lunchtime here in New York session. The 4-hour is bearish. I can't imagine that it flips in the next hour, in the next 2.5 hours, right? We got 2.5 hours here, 2 hours. Anything's possible, but for this 4-hour to flip, it would have to drive up over 520 pips right now. So I'm gonna look for this 4-hour to pull back up, but to still close bearish. And if that's the case on the 4-hour, if we're able to pull back up and still close bearish, I will not mind taking sells on the next 4-hour. And at 2 p.m., I should be I should be around the charts because I'm planning on looking at the charts in the next 4 hour. Somebody just pissed me off with this whole having a tough week. No, I have an incredible week. You know, so if they're really watching, Mr. What is something difficult you've gone? Oh, no, bro. No. You have to understand parents. Wait, hold on. Let's finish this. If we close bearish on the next 4 hour, and the next 4 hour makes a top wick, we have plenty of resistances here along the way, like that haven't been made yet. But these 4 hour highs would be good starting points for sells. Or we would have to come up, create some kind of onion, find a resistance, and trade the retest to the lows. I don't mind that. I also wouldn't mind closing on this 1 hour in about 30 minutes, back above the range, right? You have a level here, so if this can close like this, right? If this can give us a normal wick, I wouldn't mind taking some of that. There's clean range to the left here. You'll get 20, 30 pips out of 500. 10% of the range is nothing. It's doable. Tough weeks aren't a big deal when you are tougher. Yeah. I mean, I've had an incredible week, and I've had an incredible month, right? I went undefeated last month, and the biggest reason I went undefeated, one of the biggest reasons I went undefeated last month was the reason I took a loss today. You know what I mean? So I guess, like, that's the trade-off. I'll take a month undefeated, or or 25, 30% month, right? Or, a 20 grand month. I'll take that, and I'll take today's loss with it all day in stride, like this. Like, how does Gary Vee do it? Yeah, I like that. And honestly, not every day you're gonna miss our buy limits were missed by a pip, and they ran for 60, right? So not every day they're gonna miss by a pip. Most of the times they're gonna hit. We would have had that 60 pips, and we'd be in profit for the day. So, Nick, when you ask my parents those questions, they're watching from a TV, probably. They'll turn me on wherever they're at. They'll pull up YouTube on a TV, because they're up there, and they're not going to. They're not by a computer or a phone ready to type you an answer. They're just probably, mom's probably walking around the kitchen and got me somewhere on the smart refrigerator. You know, the refrigerator that's got the screen on it. She probably got me playing on there somewhere. And dad's probably in the living room right now, or on the balcony. So. What is Farzo even saying? We ask ourselves that every day. Dad trying to figure out how to use Google. Like, yeah, basically. He's got it. He's got it. No, like, they figured it out, but like, they support. They'll put me up. Mom be like, she'll hit me up and she'll be like, what happened? I'm like, what do you mean what happened? She'll be like, I didn't see you stream. I'm like, it's Saturday. Or it's a bank holiday. Like, it'll be a bank holiday. She'll be like, what happened to your stream? I'll be like, that's how I know they watch it, right? Because she's like, that's like in the morning. She's like, that's her routine. She's like, some people watch the news. She's like, I tune into your stream. I watch your stream. IQ ping at overload, bro. Whoever took Farzo's meds, please fucking give it to him. Give it back to him and give somebody put a fucking straitjacket on this guy. you need some Zoloft, you need a straitjacket. You need strapped to a fucking gurney. Yeah, Farzo's lost it. That's my son on TV. He's a celebrity now. Gold broke the lows.
Hey, TT, how many kids you have? How old are they? Because I think you're pretty young. I think you're younger than I am, right? You're about Weeks' age.
Nah, he's younger than me. I think I'm younger than you by 5 years. He's younger than me by 5 years.
He's 35.
34, 35, I'd say. I think he looks around that age. I wouldn't give him more than 35.
Damn. W then. Nice.
I might be completely wrong. Watch him be like, yo, I'm 42, bro. What the fuck you talking about? I don't know. Because,
What
but
you
like,
talking about,
but
Lewis?
like, I don't know.
It'll be about right.
Yeah. He hasn't responded yet, so I don't know if he's still there, but. Yeah, gold broke the lows.
About to be 4 in December. 1 girl and 3 boys. Jesus. I got the opposite. I got the exact opposite.
Yo, congratulations, man. God bless. Yo, 1 girl and 3 boys. Yo, I started with 1 girl and I want another 3 or 4 kids. Hopefully they're boys too. Man. Yo, that's wait, you're gonna have 4 children and you're not even 35 yet? Wow.
Wait, how age is a scam?
I don't know.
You spawned here in May of 1990?
So you are 35.
You're lucky you didn't spawn in
May.
the air.
Yo, I'm also May, bro. Yo, we're the same month. Taurus, yeah.
That was the most female shit you've ever said.
It's all good, man. I got a little bit of estrogen here and there. It happens to everybody with an XY chromosome. What do you want me to do?
He doesn't do age. Yeah, he's timeless, ageless.
I don't do age boys.
That's
Isn't that the most female thing he's ever
honestly,
said?
honestly, that's what I tell every MILF. I don't do age.
That's hilarious. No, but seriously, God bless you and your family, bro, man. There's nothing better than family. God number one. Getting a lot of kids, making your money, sharing with everybody, helping everybody out. I think that's the best thing.
Age is just a state of mind, man. If
That's
you
it, man.
don't,
You pop 'em out. One
if you
after
don't
the
mind, it don't matter.
other. 7 years bigger than you mean older than you? Okay. Your wife or girlfriend is 7 years older than you? Damn. All right. Yeah, you're a victim.
Honestly, I'd go make a report.
I'm gonna correct you, Nate.
Oh God, holy shit! You got Baby Shark playing, bro. Turn it off. Nah, turn it off. I'm gonna get copyright. I can't hear you. I had to turn off your chat. Sorry. I'm gonna get fucking copywritten for a Baby Shark in the background. I'm over here like, mommy shark. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get copywritten for this shit. I'm about to start jamming to it. Tell Bianca, Uncle Wix loves her, but she needs to change her taste in music. I'm gonna need her to get on that Harris Heller type beat. Bro got groomed. That's wild. What you guys takes today? Buys or sells? I think a lot of them took sells, and I took a lot of buys. This 40 here was just dumb. That was impulsive. That was avoidable, and I was just really confident in that level. But it should have been minus 36, and then let the next level tap, which would have been plus 30. But you know, it's all very valuable. I find today really a very successful day in terms of my trading and my perspective. I've had green days that were less valuable than today. What are you singing? What were you just singing?
I was talking to her.
Oh, you were talking to her?
Yeah.
Let me see.
This is Axie.
What's her name?
Axie.
Axie?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's an axolotl?
Yeah, I guess.
You named her Axie?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, I dropped your axolotl. Now it's axolotl.
A classmate gave it to me. One of my classmates gave it to me.
One of your classmates gave it to you?
Yeah, they said to take care of it. I just took.
So when you say one of your classmates gave it to you, does that mean you took it and they don't know where it is?
No.
They know you have it?
Yeah.
Okay. Who gave it to you?
Mark.
Mark?
Yeah.
Why does Mark play with an axolotl? Actually, no, I'm axolotl. I'm axolotl right now. Go play.
Can I go play outside?
Outside with who? Nobody's outside. It's a Jewish holiday.
Josie.
They go to a Catholic school. Why would they have a day off for a Jewish holiday? They're definitely not home. They're definitely in school. Are Catholic schools off on Jewish holidays? Like, what is it? Is this like, am I crazy? Maybe they're off. You know what? I mean, hold on. I'll go with you. Yeah, go check. Go knock on their door. Hold on. Catholic schools are off on Jewish holidays. Why? I get like other schools are off because there might be Jewish kids in them, but like you don't really see a Hasidic or a Syrian Jew in a. All right. No, the days are the growing days. Tiny, y'all have a great day. Later, Nick. Have a good one. Yeah, I think we're going to call it here because it's damn near noon. I'm starving, Marvin. And my kids are outside roaming the neighborhood on their own. I'm going to go find them. Benny! Bring me Wix 11 and Wix 12. All right. Zoom gang. I'll see you guys in the clubhouse. Clubhouse side
Thank
of
you,
things.
Wix.
Yes,
Take
sir.
care.
Thank you for getting me copyrighted today. I appreciate you.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't even know
I'm
you could
kidding.
hear it.
I'm kidding. Wait.
My bad. Let them call me. I'm gonna talk to them.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
I'm gonna-
Yeah. He said for you guys
I'm
to
gonna
just
work it
reach out to him. I don't know why. Like he just, can you guys just settle this? Yeah. I'll tell
There
him.
you go.
I'll give him your number. All right, Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Where's Green at? What has Nick done with Green? This guy. Busy, busy, busy. All right, well, I hope he stays busy. Hope everyone here stays busy. That's the key to not aging. Keeping busy, right? Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Appreciate you guys showing up here and spending the morning with me. I understand it's red here so far. So far. Take that for what you will. I'll see the charts at 2 p.m. here. Anyway, everyone else, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. Let's finish out the week strong. It's been a so-so week. We're down 10 pips for the week right now. So, yeah, $440. Yeah, around $400 we're down for the week. So around 10 pips with a 4 lot. I think we'll be back in the green before the end of the day. All right. As for me, chat, my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Stay locked in if you're in the signals. If you're not, tomorrow is going to be a big day. Hasta la pasta. See you tomorrow. Later. Dobby, that's a great job. I love you for that.